If you take hours or even days to reply messages, people often assume you are careless, distant, or uninterested, and you may have felt that quiet pressure to explain yourself or apologize for being slow. But psychology says something very different, because delayed replies are rarely about indifference, and much more often about how your brain processes information, prioritizes meaning, and protects mental energy in a world that demands constant availability. The truth is, not everyone is wired for instant response. Culture and research shows that slower replying is strongly linked with reflective thinking, emotional regulation, and cognitive depth, which means what others label as bad. Communication is often a sign of a mind that thinks before acting, rather than reacting on impulse. Psychology shows that when a message arrives, your brain does not simply see text, it activates decision-making memory, retrieval, emotional evaluation, and social prediction all at once. And for reflective thinkers, this creates cognitive load, which means your brain pauses to fully process context, intention, and consequence before responding. So instead of firing back something automatic, you subconsciously wait until your thoughts align, which is why your replies tend to be clearer, calmer, and more intentional than most. Research on executive functioning suggests that people with higher prefrontal cortex engagement naturally delay responses, because this area is responsible for filtering impulses and choosing appropriate action. So when you do not reply fast, it is often because your brain is running quality control, checking tone, meaning, and emotional impact rather than prioritizing speed, which is why your responses rarely escalate conflict or create misunderstandings. Another reason lies in emotional regulation, because psychology says fast replies are often driven by anxiety and the need for reassurance, while slower replies reflect emotional self-stability, meaning you do not rely on constant interaction to feel secure, and your nervous system does not treat messages as urgent threats, so you reply when mentally available, not when pressured, which is a quiet marker of emotional maturity. There is also attentional science at play, because deep thinkers experience attentional residue, which means switching tasks rapidly drains mental resources, and your brain resists fragmenting focus just to appear responsive. So delaying replies is your mind protecting concentration, creativity, and cognitive flow, especially if you are sensitive to interruptions or easily overstimulated by constant notifications. Social neuroscience adds another layer, showing that reflective communicators often mentally simulate conversations before responding, predicting reactions and outcomes, which takes time but leads to more thoughtful communication. So when you reply slowly, you are often rehearsing clarity, empathy, and honesty, which is why people later describe your words as meaningful, even if they complained about the weight. So when you step back, the pattern becomes clear. You are not ignoring people. You are processing deeply, regulating emotions, preserving focus, and choosing intentional communication. And psychology consistently shows that these traits are associated with intelligent self-awareness and long-term relational stability rather than social weakness. If this resonates, let it reframe how you see yourself, because you are not broken for needing time, and you are not cold for responding later. Your brain simply values depth over immediacy, and in a culture addicted to speed, that is not a flaw. It is a quiet strength worth protecting. If this helped you understand yourself better, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, because this channel exists to explain the behaviors you were told were wrong and turn them back into the strengths psychology says they actually are. If you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel.